With the Timbers' new big-name DP, David Da Costa, available for the season opener on Sunday now, how does that change things for Phil Neville? First and foremost, will he start the Portuguese number 10 in his first game available? When Jonathan Rodriguez joined in March of last year, he went straight into the starting lineup. Will it be the same for Da Costa, who has had little training with the first team?
He trained with the team for the first time yesterday in terms of a full team session. He's been doing a lot of individual work, and he showed qualities that we need in our starting 11, and I can't wait to get him involved. Hopefully it will be this weekend, but that's probably a long shot.
While he would be learning the chemistry of his teammates on the fly, this is the most important player for the Portland Timbers going forward.
I want us to start talking about the number 10 that we've just brought in, David Da Costa, because he's the most important player now in our football club in terms of moving forward. We've got the best number 10 now in the Western Conference, I promise you. He's a special player, different to Evander, with different qualities, and I think you're going to be absolutely blown away with this young boy that we've brought in.
This roster, constructed by GM Ned Grabovoy, is built to play in a 4-2-3-1, and Phil has said that himself. But throughout preseason, they literally have not had a number 10 to pull the strings in that formation. Evander being away from the team and now in Cincinnati. Eric Williamson moved on to Charlotte. He was kind of the backup 10 last year. Santi Moreno makes sense in that spot, but he's been dealing with an ankle injury. And then finally, David Da Costa only came in the door less than a week ago, and as you've heard Phil say, has had so little training. So, do they start in the 4-2-3-1 kind of fresh in the season opener? Or do they stick with the three at the back they've been playing all throughout preseason? I think they probably go with the three at the back, and if Da Costa does start, he'll join in the midfield, taking out João Ortiz or Diego Chara. So it would be a 3-5-2, maybe a 3-4-1-2 with Da Costa as the number 10, with the strikers being Kelsey and Mora, Antony at right wing back, and left wing back the new signing Jimmer Forey. I also don't think they play the 4-2-3-1 for more than just lack of doing it in preseason. They don't really have a first choice right back right now. It's a position where they're awfully thin. Eric Miller is good cover at right back, but Juan Mosquera, who played literally every single MLS game, is not available for the season opener to start. So they've been using Antony as that right wing back, and I like the Brazilian attacker a lot more as a wing back than I do a traditional right back to start a game against Vancouver. So this is all just a prediction for me, but we'll see what Phil Neville goes with on the season opener tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I'll talk to you from the stadium.